Hey everyone, I'm Debbie DeRoyan from Crossroads Counseling Center. Last month we had talked about this very common cycle that couples get caught up in of attack defend. When one person expresses something that they're not happy with about their partner, but they do it in a critical or attacking way, which leads their partner to become defensive and sets them off in this vicious cycle of attack defend. So today I want to talk about the side of the coin where you're on the receiving end and you're the one feeling defensive, and some strategies for what you can do to ward off that defensiveness. So defensiveness is so common. I think we all know that feeling and we've all been guilty of getting defensive. Again, it's a natural human response to when we feel attacked. But the problem with defensiveness is that it is almost always going to escalate the conflict, right? So as soon as defensiveness comes into the communication, it's really likely that the communication is just going to go sideways, that both parties are going to get caught up in this cycle, and the end result is that they're going to feel frustrated. Neither one of them is going to feel heard or understood, and there's certainly going to be no problem solving at the end. So what does defensiveness look like, and what can we do differently? I think we all know the feeling of defensiveness. Again, it's something that we're all guilty of, and I think that we feel it when it comes on. Many difficult emotions we do feel somewhere in our body, and as I talk about defensiveness and I describe defensiveness to my clients, I can almost feel my body reacting the way I do when I'm feeling defensive. Right? I feel that my neck muscles tense, my shoulders tense. Sometimes I even find myself clenching my fists, subconsciously, as if I'm ready to ward off the attack. So we can usually identify when we're feeling defensive, and a great strategy is then to just let your partner know and call yourself out on it. Because what you can do is say, I'm really feeling defensive right now. Can you maybe say that in a different way? Or can you rephrase that? That's a great strategy to exit the cycle, because it really allows the speaker then to be more intentional, to think about their words, and to think about how they can restate what they're saying in a different way that will feel less attacking and less critical, and allow you to hear differently and go into your active listening instead of defensive listening. So recognizing and communicating the feeling of defensiveness can be really helpful. Another great strategy that's simple, but I know it's hard to do in the moment, but is to take some accountability for even a small part of what your partner is saying. So you may not agree with all that they're saying or all that they're having an issue with, but if there's even a small thing that you can recognize that you can take accountability for, that's a great way, again, to exit the cycle, to really let the speaker feel that they're being heard and understood, and then to complete a conversation, to either get to problem solving or just having both of you feel heard and understood at the end of the communication. Next time, I want to talk about validation, which is another great communication skill that really helps get out of these attack-defend cycles. See you next time.